Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to make some 3D plastics for your pinball tables in 3D Studio Max. Alright, so first, we're just going to grab the top viewport and first of all we need our image. So this is the plastic I'm going to be making here. So that I hit M for material editor. That'll bring up the material editor. So then you're going to click here and diffuse, bitmap, and then choose your map, and then it'll put it in this slot here. And then if you look down here, we can view image. So here's my image. And what we can do now is we can right click this and it'll tell us the height and width. So 787 width. We're gonna make a plane. So you go into geometry, plane, from the top viewport. What was that number again? 787 for the width. So we just punch 787 in here. And 1614 for the height. Okay, M for material editor again, and we're gonna assign material to selection and make sure that show shaded material in viewport is enabled. You can press G to get rid of the grid. Alright, so now we're gonna go into the shapes tab and we're gonna select line. And you can move the point of view around with middle mouse and pan around and zoom in and out while you're making the shape. So that makes things nice and easy for you. So we'll just start making points. You can always adjust these afterwards too, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. You just want to get it as close as you can without having to make too many points. Okay. And then it's going to ask us, see, you want to make your last point stacked on the first point, and then it'll ask you to close spline. You could weld the vertice, but it's just easier to do that. Alright, so now we can add an edit poly modifier. And we can select this top face, which is it currently has no thickness whatsoever. So actually there's a couple ways we could do this, I guess. We could grab the edge with border and drag this down. Or we could grab this top poly and extrude. It's pretty much the same thing, but just two different ways. Okay, so you can actually punch in the actual measurement. I think I'm just set up for feet and inches right now. I should really be set up in millimeters for this, but you get the idea. So we've got our thickness now. So now what we want to do is go to the left select all the side faces like that. And we're going to go down into smooth groups, polygon smoothing groups. And we're going to hit clear all and then hit 1. And you're going to see that that kind of screws up the top. So now we're going to select the top and we're going to hit clear all and hit 2. And now it's nice and smooth all the way around the edge. See? Whereas before I added the smoothing groups, like see if we just hit clear all. Yeah, see there's no smoothing there, so it's all rigid. In case you wanted to adjust those points, how you would go at doing that is you go in, you select your shape, and then go into the modify tab